welcome back to part 3 of how to do the tag folio book I'm doing for Louise at Thompson Craft Supplies. Today we're going to decorate it with papers and hopefully, depending on how long it takes, start trying to do some, at least for front decoration maybe, and we'll see how it goes for the inside. And yeah, the only extra thing that we'll need is a corner rounder. So I'm using what was in the catalogue, Project Life one, but you can use any corner rounder you would like. So we just need to put this to one side, as we don't need it just quite yet. And then we do need our papers. So, and again, all these are from Louise in the general shop, and this is all the sweet, Simple and Sweet collection. So first of all, what we're going to do is just going to cut off these registration bars. Just makes it easier to fit into the cutter as well. So you can cut these 2 at a time. So you just want to line this up to your cutting edge and just run it off. And just pop that in the bin, and we'll just do the next lot. And again, just in the cutting lane, make sure that it is straight, and then just pop it off. I hope you can see me because I've got the curtains open today, so I'm hoping you'll be able to see me. So what we need is I think it's 12 of these little panels. So is it 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? Yeah, so we need 12 of those little panels, and they're all cut exactly the same size because we're all 3 inches. So the inside panels are 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. So making sure that you've got the directional pattern the correct way, I'm just going to do the 2 3/4 one first. By 5 3/4, and you should be able to get 2 out of this size of paper. There we go. Just took a little bit something. So you've got 2 of your first lot of pattern. There we go. And then we'll do this one. So again, check the direction of your paper, making sure that it's the right way you want. And again, so this is 3 3/4. No, it's not. It's 2 3/4. Making sure that it is lined up like so. And then at 5 3/4. So you've got your first 8 pieces here. Keep them. I don't know if you can actually see me because it's really dark in the camera, so I'm hoping you can. I think you can. I think the sun's going in. So that's 8. So we're just going to do the same again, but we're just going to use the back sides of these. So again, that's 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. Like so. And again, don't chuck them away because we can use them. So that, as far as I'm aware, is all the doors, so we'll just double check. So we're going to use the back sides of these. So we'll just turn these over so it's fine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's your 12 pieces of paper. And then you need one at 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'm just going to see, I'm going to choose this one for the back of the first inside bit. So that's 4 3/4 by, again, 5 3/4. There we go. And then we need one for the very back, and again you can choose whichever paper you like. I quite like this one. This is the one that we done the 12 sheet wonder with. So this one is 5 3/4 square. And again, don't chuck these bits out because I'm going to try and use every single bit of paper. There you go, so that's your very back. And then while we're doing the cutting, we'll do the tags. So you want one of the tags as 6 3/4 by 3 3/4, and you want that twice. So again, you can either leave this bit till last so you know which sides, which pieces of paper you're using, but I'm just going to cut mine. So I wanted 6 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I can do 3 3/4 first. There we go, and then the 6 3/4 I can do. One of the tags, and then I'm going to do it with the same paper, but you don't have to do it with the same paper. So that's 3 3/4, and again by 6 3/4. So there we go. And then for your last piece, I'm going to use this size. I think you might have to use 2 bits of this unless you've got 2 of the same sheet. You want it at 4 1/4 by 7 3/4. So, yeah, I think I'm going to need to use another sheet of paper, which is fine, we've got plenty. So that's 4 1/4. So surprising what you can get out of 4 pieces of paper as well. So this is one of the reasons why I've limited myself to like 4 pieces, so I can show you exactly what you can do. So that's your 2 tags. So we'll put that to one side. So that is all your cutting done. So that's your big tag, your small tag, your back piece, your front bits, and then you've got your doors. And here we go. And then I'm just going to show you what we've got left. So we've got quite a few big chunks of card still left. So these will come in handy for other projects I'm going to be showing you over the next few days. So yeah, so keep hold of that because you never know when you are going to use it. So I'm just going to pop it back into my bag of bits so I know where it all is. And while I'm in there, excuse the rustling, I'm going to grab, I have done myself a little bag of the embellishments I am going to be using, plus my ribbon. So I just thought if I get it all ready, then we know where we are. So really boring bit is we need to tape. We need to work out what we're doing with the papers. So I tend to start with my tags first because you know, you can sort of see them first. And what I might do actually, instead of doing it all, I might show you what I'm going to do, finish the filming, and then come back once it's all done, like all stuck down, and then we can decorate together. I think that's going to be the best way. Otherwise you're just going to be watching me sticking paper down, and that's like watching paint dry. So these are the two tags, the front and the back. So that is how my tags are going to be, and I'm going to be rounding off all of my corners. So I'm just going to do that onto the paper, not necessarily the card, just to give it a bit of definition really. And here we go. So that is the large tag. Then the next tag we have is this one, and again I'm not too keen on that side, but I do love this side, so this is the side we're going to be using. And again, just punch off your corners, and again I do feel it's quite nice just to have the very end, you know, the squares and the rounds. So that is my two tags, two pieces of paper per that tag. And then you've got the front and inside. So these are both got checkered on the back, but I want that side to be in there, and then this side on the back. The only one I won't be sticking down is this one, and I'll tell you why when we come back on the next video. So we're going to start with the outside and work our ways in. So I'm going to have those two on that side, open it up, and then I'm going to have, this is where I get indecisive, I'm going to have those two, I think, in the inside, and then I'm going to have these two here on the next one, and then I'm going to have, I should have, actually I think I might have these next door to this because there's a bit more subtle colours, so they were more a bit like in your face, so I think that goes a little bit better. Then we're going to have this one on the outside of this door, because again I don't want it inside because that's the same paper. And then I think I'm going to have, which ones? So I've got two of these. I might have, no, it's the same. See, this is what you get, indecisiveness from Leslie. Should I do that way? I should do that way. I don't mind if it's the same pattern as long as it's not directly adjacent to each other, so I might do it like that. And then, do I have the flowers? Oh, but I might have the flowers, otherwise that's going to clash, and that will do my head in. So I think that's how my book's going to look like. So, because I don't want you to watch paint dry and my indecisiveness, which I can't say, I am going to do all of this off. I'm going to round all the corners, stick it all on apart from the very back page, and then I'm going to come back and show you what I've done. I think that's going to be the best way otherwise you're going to be here for hours just watching me stick paper down. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it, and I will see you again very, very soon. Okay, bye now.